Hey everybody, this is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida. I apologize, my stabilizer does not look very straight. Hopefully your video is. So, surprise live for you guys. I have been very excited about this. You guys know that we have been working on an enclosure, making it tiger sized, making it super big compared to what it was. And we are about to move Kali Tiger to her new home enclosure, which I'm really excited about because when I first started here, it was one of the enclosures that she was in. And I loved having her over there. So what we're doing right now is you can see Taylor, Ryan, and Kat, 3 of our interns, and Afton, our operations manager. They are going into a section of Kali's enclosure that will not be her enclosure for much longer. So we're moving her toys. All right, so Taylor has one. These are the toys that Kali plays with probably the most. Didn't you make a video of Kali and her morning breakfast angst? Okay, that's what I thought. So, yes. So you guys have seen Afton's video at bigcattv.com where she featured Kali and her look at me breakfast routine. And it includes these big boomer balls. So we are pulling those out of her enclosure. And then we're going to move it over to 2 new sections in her new enclosure. Oh, that one's gonna need some pushing. Yep. He's a little unpredictable. All right, so once we get the toys situated and the entire enclosure is all inspected over, then we are gonna move Miss Kali. So good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Thank you guys for sharing this. Thank you to anybody who's donating. Victor and Mark spent a ton of time doing all of the heavy maintenance things like moving lockouts. Here's our girl. Hi, lady. And then our interns and volunteers have done an amazing job with, oh, someone's jealous. Yay, we picked the right ones to take. And so these guys have worked really hard on raking. So we're gonna put the big red one down there.
Well, she plays with this one when I film her.
Yeah, she likes both. I'll vouch for that. She likes. I am very sensitive about the cats and their toys. Like, I'm like, I know which one. Guys, remember, I had to bring that up with Jinx. I was like, you guys have to take his red toy. So this is the enclosure she's moving to. So Victor reconstructed platforms. There's a new feeding lockout over here. They had to enlarge doorways, tunnels. They actually ripped down a whole section and made it one big open area instead of little hallways. We did have to make sure that we boarded up, rocked up some of the den areas that would be too small for her to get in, but she can still lay on top of them. Yay! Yep. Always take that opportunity when you see the camera pointed at you. All right, so after we'll make sure all that gets locked up, let's go down here and see where the red one ended up. So Aaron and Ryan are getting this one done. So you guys are gonna see she is gonna have access to all of this, all the way down to staff office. There's all of these tunnels that allow her to walk to and from. She is also now going to have 3 of the Verkada cameras on her at all times. So there's one over here, there's one right over there, and then the one in her swimming pool. So her big red toy made it over there. Thanks, Ryan. And then they expanded this whole area. So it's kind of just one huge open bubble. And it goes all the way around the corner there. So you'll still see some of our smaller lockouts. We didn't officially tear those out, but what we did do is made sure that we clipped them shut so that she wouldn't try to walk in because they're gonna be a little bit too small for her. So she's got some additional water bowls. So these are our traditional big cat water bowls. So it's very similar to what Nikita has and what Duchess has. So giant water bowls, they're elevated so she doesn't have to lean down too far. She is 20 years old. She's gonna be 21 in June, oh my goodness. So we are so excited. Our Kali baby's getting a really big enclosure. Plus she'll have the open air section, which is what Jasmine had before. Jasmine shifted down to the huge enclosure at the very end. So Kali will be next door to Jasmine, but she will be across the street from Kimba and Max. So Jamie and Victor are just triple checking that all of the doors are the way that they're supposed to be. Hi, sweetheart. Are you so excited? Oh my very goodness, where'd they take your toys? I know, they just took them across the street because that's your new home, baby. So excited, getting such a huge home. So Kali already had a very large enclosure. The areas that we took those toys from that we were over there, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 sections to that enclosure. And now she's got a huge open air section, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll have 7 sections over there. Each section of the enclosures are about 12 to 1,800 square feet. She gotta get some water. All she has to do is walk across the street, and you'll see how we do that. They're gonna start putting together the tunnel. And she's just gonna walk right across the street into her brand new mansion, Kali Mansion. 20 years old, if you times that by 6, that's roughly what she'd be like in human years. So she is quite elderly, Tiger, but she is very well deserving of all this big space. Yeah. So she'll be next door to Jasmine still when Jasmine comes home from vacation. And then I haven't heard officially or not, but there's a good chance that Simba Tiger will then take over the rest of these sections. Where are you rolling to, baby? And so then he'll kind of be across the street. She'll be across the street from all 3 boys. So she'll have 3 brand new Verkada cameras. They are all online, and you can find those at bigcatcams.com. Don't you play with that toy. When they asked me about toys, I was like, oh, she just likes the big boomer balls. Now she's playing with this toy because she's excited. You've got one of those over there though, babe. Yes, you do. Yeah. Oh, thank you. That is a chuff, which we say is a friendly hello in Tiger World. My goodness. This is gonna be so much fun, although I think you probably think you're going on vacation instead of just right across the street, but she likes having all the excitement around her. I think we've all been very, very excited that this was the project, and now it is done. Yeah, now it's done, babe. I'm very excited. Can you tell? So there's an above ground tunnel system that they are working on putting together right now. We'll walk over and see it. She's closed back 2 sections. She's got 3 doors down between her and all the people that are constructing the tunnel. She's just watching everybody in the background. I can see everybody off in the distance. Thank you to everybody helping out in the comments and anybody who's donating. This is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. We are a non-profit. We're a sanctuary that rescues abandoned, abused, neglected cats that need homes for the rest of their lives, because if they were born in a cage and raised by people and they are not native to the US, they can never just be set free. So we do our best to give them the best care we can. And like I said, most of them go well into their 20s, so that is a very expensive undertaking. Yes, costs about $10,000 a year just to feed one tiger. That's not even including all the medical care and different things like that. But because of you guys and your donations, everybody who shares, everybody who informs people, yeah. You're so good. You're so good. I think they're getting closer. I think that they're getting closer. So, guess this means we'll need a new home tour for Kali. Looks like we're getting closer. So this will be the tunnel. Yeah. All right. So this is the tunnel. It's been all put together. They have to make sure that there are so many snaps and locks on them. And then we have to undo the locks and snaps that are on their doors.
Do you want to go with me over to be ready to open all of her doors? Since she got like room? There are no weeds in there.
So you can see that Kali's actually leaving behind 3 swimming pools, but if Simba gets it,
Can do, you know. She goes
that, I was gonna say she'd go to where her toys were and be like, wait, where did those go? So she is gonna have a swimming pool over here as well.
My side is kinky.
All right, and so they're just closing a tunnel over there to make sure that she wouldn't go the wrong way. Now it's just all about opening doors and guiding her across the street. Think so, yep. Going for it. Come on, lady. I was gonna say, can you, yeah, reach it. All right, so you can see all of our enclosures are connected by these doors and tunnels. Here. Got it? Okay. So that's how we can shift them around. They have access to a ton of space. It's just through these tunnels and doors.
I think she already knows she's supposed to come this way.
Yeah. Oh, we're going for it. Some pep in the step. Yay!
Going on vacation.
I know. Slow down, there's doors. And bye. You gotta stay out there? Oh boy. I did not put myself in a good place to get the excitement of her running to the open air. Is she gonna stay out there or does she have to come the other way? Oh, okay. Everybody say thank you to Victor for all his hard work. Now our 20-year-old girl has got all this awesome space. And she's just out there. She didn't even decide she was going to vacation. She took the immediate turn to the open air section. Yay! Oh, my heart is so happy. Yay! Oh, and I forgot you had another camera back here. So she has 4 Verkada cameras. Is this your new home? Yes! Oh my goodness! So she'll have this huge platform. She does have a huge boomer ball and a smaller one out here, plus a donut. A few other toys where I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up in her pool. See where she's gonna settle down. So she has 2 cameras in her open air section and she has 3 more in all of the other sections. Yay! Do you remember that? Used to be her favorite spot to lounge. I always felt like she looked like a queen up there. Checking out her new pool. Rubbing on her poles. She's gonna have to mark everything. I think it's 5 cameras now that I just counted. So now they have to take the tunnel back down. What are you doing? You better come this way. New toys. You gotta put that in your pool. She also really loves these tall grasses, so she will like flatten them by laying on them. Whoa. Oh, that old girl still got it. Use the ramp when you come down. Ooh. Whoa, use the ramp, lady. Oh. Whoa, my goodness sakes. Oh, darling, are you so happy to be home? This used to be your home, huh? Yes, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, actually when I first started here about 6 years ago, she was actually in the side of the enclosure where Simba Tiger is now, so the other half of where she just came from. And then shortly after that, I think after coming home from a vacation turn, they gave her this big section. And she loved it. Oh my goodness. And then once the witness protection cats were able to be shared and talked about, then we started doing some more shifting around. And she kind of went back to her old enclosure, and then Jasmine got this one. It's good to be home. So you guys can definitely stock all of her cameras. Find them at bigcatcams.com. Right now they might not be labeled as Cully. They might be labeled as Jasmine or empty cage or memorial cage, because I don't know if that wording is updated because we literally just moved her. But you guys can check it out. She is gonna be having fun. She does love to soak in her pool, so that'll be really fun. Gotta mark her territory. That was darling. I don't know how else anybody could describe that. So darling. You are right, Deb. Actually, Priya's the reason Kali lost this cage. But when she went up front to that huge cage, refuses to go on vacay, so now it's Kali's turn again. A lot of people ask us why we move the cats around, and our biggest reason for that is because these cats are captive. They should be born wild and free. They should be able to roam and make their own decisions and be a wild animal as nature intended. However, when people breed them and raise them for cub petting or to have as pets or photo props or entertainment industry purposes, then unfortunately they can never be set free, and a lot of times they end up in really crappy cages. So here at Big Cat Rescue, you'll notice we don't have concrete or rock floor enclosures. We have natural enclosures. Whoop. With lots of enrichment, things that keep them busy, keep their minds busy. But when we move them around to our vacation rotations, or when we move them just for a bigger, better enclosure and we expand them, we're doing that just to help kind of enrich their lives. New toys, new smells, new things to mark, new things to play with. And she's doing it all. Cats mark their territory not only by peeing on things, but playing, scratching, biting, more peeing, more rubbing. This is gonna go on for a while till she feels like this is all hers. But thank you guys. Make sure you tune in to her cameras, see if you can catch any of her antics. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this little surprise live tonight. She's even playing with the tiny ones. Well, that's going in the pool. That's going in the pool for sure. Yep. Oh my goodness. That little yellow ball just went into her pool. I also picture this blue toy right here. That's also gonna end up in that pool. Probably the donut that's over there as well. Well, you guys can tune into her camera. You can see it right here, bigcatcams.com. Yay! You have so much more to explore and you don't even know it. You've got like 6 other sections. Oh boy, let's see if she wants to explore. She seems pretty open to it. Where are we going now? As you can see, she can leave that open air section. There's the big section with a really big concrete den here. Gotta check out the den. There's gonna be lots of exploring, so make sure you go check out all of her cameras. She's got like 5 cameras. Just her tail sticking out. That's the den that Jasmine always stashed her food in, so I'm sure there's some good smells in there. All right, everybody, well, thank you. She's gonna be all over the place, so go tune into the new cameras and we will see you guys again soon. You got it. Yeah, it's just a tunnel. Whoop. Yeah, see, we brought your green ball. It's your breakfast ball.
Leave those rocks alone.
They're all gonna be in the pool tomorrow.
Think about that.
Lady. You leave those alone. Those are to keep you out of there. There's new feeding lockout. She can keep going. There's another door and another tunnel. I think she's gonna do it all. Good girl. Just one more door. All right, guys, we'll check back in with her next week. Take care, everybody.